matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on last year's national champions, the Michigan Wolverines. Bring A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Humstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Wolverines will kick it away to get this game going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So Michigan State's offense trots out there to open this game.
Well, Kirk, you could just feel the emotion, the intensity of this rivalry game right now.
Well, one thing we know is you work year-round for a rivalry game, and now it's right before your eyes. Let's see how these guys play today.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Well, the offense tries to catch this defense napping here on the first play of the game, and how about the pressure to come up with a big sack to start this game?
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch, and they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. There's a challenging 3rd and 8 now in this opening possession. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush gets home.
I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So Michigan's offense gets their first crack now. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
It's a sack.
You know, the quarterback looks like he makes the right read, but I got to tell you, I think he underestimated the speed of this defense and how quickly they were able to get to him to prevent him from picking up the first down.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the stop, and it's a big play with 31.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught, completion. Early in this season, Greg, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
And the Wolverines looking to keep this drive rolling.
Just what a great battle here the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
That's an important first down on that running play. Looking to throw it from the red zone. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. Catch made on the left side. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll run it to the right side. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Can he make it to the marker? Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here we go. Offense deep in the red zone now, facing 4th and short from the 10. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. It's a quarterback keeper. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State and Michigan. What was different about that?
I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get that.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. That time it's the free safety getting home on the blitz to blow it up.
Well, he had a long way to go, and it's a bit of a risk because obviously the free safety is the last line of defense on these long pass plays, and he's coming after that quarterback, and he's got to make sure he gets home quickly to make the play on the QB. Otherwise, you're at risk of giving up a big...
Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Touchdown, Sparty. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Oh, and he's got some space here. Just able to stop him, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown, but begin the drive in excellent field position. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Using his legs here. Finding space at the 20. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down for the 14.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's an out route. The catch made. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Hey, they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
He hands it off from the gun. He slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. We've got a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. Second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up first down yardage.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Here's the second down play. Shotgun handoff here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. So many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
So second down after the incompletion. Inside deals now from the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Wolverines pick up enough yards to move the sticks. He escapes the pocket. Look out, room to run here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Important second down play coming up. He's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
extending the play now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
How about this call here on third down, Chris? They go with the RPO. The quarterback makes the right read. He's able to extend this drive by getting the yards that they needed to get to the marker.
Defense is coming after him. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
Boy, what a great job of getting to this quarterback by this defensive lineman. And, Chris, you think back over the years, Michigan State, always a tough defense with an attitude, right? And individually, Julian Peterson, Shalik Calhoun, Terrell Worthy, Malik McDowell. What a great tradition. And today, he's living up to that.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down here for this offense. Catch made on the out route. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw yet again. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Spartans with 1st and 10 here. And they'll give it to the back. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. Lining up to try the extra point.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Off the arc throw, caught to the right. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Past the 30. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
That's a solid run, good for 1st down yardage.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. It is 1st and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. They'll try the right here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. Here's a point after attempt.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Second down, looking to throw it. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The receiver grabs it. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Looking to throw it again. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He'll be taken down. Marker on the field. If it's on the offense, that'll be a sack. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their 1st timeout. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made in space. Look out. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Spartans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made quickly at the 9, but now it's 1st and goal.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
1st and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. And it's caught. Touchdown, Spartans.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Pass caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. That completion makes it second and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. The Wolverines come to the line to run the hurry-up. It's a short completion to the big tight end. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the catch is made along the sideline. It's a short gain, but enough for the first down. Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice gain.
And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much to break down from a spirited first half between Michigan and Michigan State with the Paul Bunyan Trophy at stake. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Michigan State plays out.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's caught. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That'll put him over 150 yards today, for he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Get set, get set.
Gives it to the back. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Wow, 1 minute this quarterback is surveying the field for an open receiver. The next, he's pulling it down, tucking the football, and putting into the end zone for a touchdown himself.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
So second and 7 after a 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Spartans beginning new series here, first and 10. A direct snap. Blitz through the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
6th play of the drive coming up. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense.
Touchdown, Sparty, and that will give them the lead now. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kurt?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And now the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, great job up front by this Spartan defensive line. And, Chris, that's one thing. Going all the way back to George Perlis and going to guys like Nick Saban when he was the head coach at Michigan State. Always been physical and played tenacious defensive football, led by that defensive line.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And the completion made. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. And the Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. They finally corral him at the 1. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. This should be the last play of the quarter. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Oh, they've got him behind the line. It's a tackle for loss to wrap up the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Makes a quick catch. The game is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And the Spartans will have to punt this one away. Coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards.
False start offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 2nd down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with the lead.
The Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Oh, nice job here by the receiver to be able to pick up this first down. I guess the only thing he could have done better was stay in bounds. You got to stay in bounds to be able to keep that clock moving with the lead.
Chewing clock with the running game. He's got the first and still going. Touchdown, Wolverines. He broke away and they couldn't catch him. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And the Spartans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
He's got it with room to run. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Touchdown, Michigan State. This offense is still clicking.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Looks left and finds his target there. And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The shotgun run call.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a pretty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
a scramble now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, all week long, this defensive coordinator told the media and told us when we sat down in our production meeting that they knew that this quarterback had the ability to throw the football. But today, it's been the quarterback's legs that's been giving them the problem.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught by the receiver. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this third down to keep them short of the first down. Now it's fourth down, and an interesting decision for this offense with the lead. Do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. Well, this is a performance, Kirk, in a big showdown game late in the season. Tough competition to show what you're about. And they've made the clutch plays, and they've got to be considered a serious contender going forward now.
Yeah, we've said this really all year. Obviously, it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. And these guys have been on a mission since day one. They're going to be a real problem in the next few weeks as we get the playoff off the ground.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. The offense with some pre-snap motion. He's looking to scramble. But gets down to avoid the big hit. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. He was on target the first time. This is a chip shot. He was 23 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. Now, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.